Alright, so I just got out watching Bad Boys Ride or Die, and this will be my quick out of theater review slash reaction. And now, just by going into this movie, and if you guys have known the Bad Boys franchise, especially with its theme song, especially with the buddy cop duo with Mike and Marcus, played by Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and like even with each Bad Boys installment, it kind of levels it up, especially with the action sequences it delivers, especially with the missions that Mike and Marcus go on, and even with this film, this installment with Ride or Die, I mean, it delivers like a just that, and like especially with the main plot synopsis of this film, and that is like with our buddy Captain Conrad Howard being framed for drugs, and that like a and their job is to go and clear his name, and even with some stakes like that are involved, and even with the action, it like levels it up a ton, especially from the previous installment, and even with Mike and Marcus, like they're going hardcore. And now I want to talk about most importantly Mike and Marcus, because they're the buddy cop duo. They are the kings of this franchise, and they go on adventures together, to stop bad guys, and obviously it didn't the title Bad Boys, but even with Will Smith, and that is back on the big screen, especially after what happened post Oscars, and now to finally see him again back acting on the big screen in this movie. It was really awesome to see Will Smith in action, and even with Martin Lawrence, he delivers on the humor, he delivers on the comedy, even within the opening minutes on the movie and all throughout the film, he really delivers all the action and all the funny stuff, and never fails to make me laugh. And even with the returning characters, especially from the previous installment, especially with Vanessa Hudgens, and just so much more. And there's some even throughout the movie, you see these characters in high stakes, and with these people that are after Mike and Marcus, and especially with people I've ever cared about, and I found myself invested in the plot and the story throughout the entire time, and some parts felt a little quirky, but it delivers on everything that I want in a Bad Boys film. And even with the directing team that did the previous Bad Boys film and Miss Marvel and the canceled Batgirl movie, but even for what they did with this film, it was truly incredible. In fact, it was so dang good, and what they did with this Bad Boys film, it was wow, it was nonstop action, big stuff going down, and stuff blowing up, and it was so good for what it unfolds. Again, if you throughout the movie, you can really feel emotions between these characters. It's because if you feel obviously with Mike and Marcus, they're on the run, and if you even with their late friend, they got tangled up with, and it sends you on a wild ride until the very end, and even within the last act, the final the final battle of the movie, it was truly amazing. It was one of the best action sequences I have ever seen, and even if you guys seen that behind the scenes clip of that scene that they pulled up, but even for what they pulled off here on screen, on film, it was truly incredible. And then, man, wow, I can go on forever, but I'm guessing this is my favorite Bad Boys film. But even with the other ones, which I found good, but even with this one, I truly liked it. And on top of that, I also want to point out with Armando, which is Mike's long lost son, if you guys know him from the previous film. And now I'm pretty sure his character gets some moments to shine, especially near towards the third act and towards the end. But even though with the villain in this film, I feel like it was a sort of cool to witness. But I figured the villain was all right, but again, the action scenes were on point, and what it leads you into, especially with Mike and Marcus's families, and like they're all tied up in this one heck of a ride. And so for my final thoughts is, I really enjoyed this installment of Bad Boys. I really enjoyed having Will Smith and Martin Lawrence back together on screen in like years, and like they deliver on the comedy, on the humor, and definitely the action that these two pull off. And like, I thought the movie, you really get the stakes, like the intense action that it delivers. And like, man, like there's like so much that I want to talk about, but I don't want to spoil anything. You have to experience it for yourself. But I definitely recommend this movie, and the directing team. I mean, bravo to them, and I hope that this continues like down the road. And man, I think there's like so much more to happen here as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. And so that's gonna do it for this video. But just let me know in the comments down below if you've seen a Bad Boys Ride or Die, and if you've seen it, give me a rating between 1 out of 10. I'm curious to hear your opinion. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn on notification bell for future videos. Also follow all my social medias, all of which are linked down below. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.